Hi everyone, I'm Harni from the product marketing team here at Engati. Thank you so much for being here today. It's an honor to host you all. And we're going to be covering many exciting yet very relevant topics regarding WhatsApp marketing today. I have Ankit with me. He is the senior marketing manager here at Engati. Ankit, please go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey everyone. So this is Ankit. I'm a senior marketing manager here at Engati. And today we are going to talk about a few WhatsApp marketing strategies that you can use to, scale your company in 2024. Some practical tips and actionable strategies that you can just pick right away and have better conversions.
Okay, great. Before we get into the topic for today, let me begin by telling you a little bit about Engati itself. So Engati is a conversation automation platform. By that, I mean using our platform, you can engage, retain, and retarget your clients by using WhatsApp and various other channels as well. As you can see on the screen, we're working with many notable brands from the industry today. To get into the webinar for the day, let's first begin with why businesses even need WhatsApp, right? So WhatsApp today is being used by more than 2 billion people globally. And in India itself, we have over 5 crore active users. So now that itself is very evident that it's very highly adopted platform in the market today. And most people spend an average of over 30 minutes daily on WhatsApp. And I definitely fall into this category. I'm sure with you and everyone else here also falls in that category.
Yes,
But
yes.
with WhatsApp for businesses specifically, businesses have seen a 27% increase in sales and a 20% increase in campaign conversions. Now, let me take a second here to ask you all if you're already using WhatsApp marketing for businesses or not. So if you could just leave us a comment in the chat, that would be great. And while we wait, Ankit, can you tell me what potential do you see in WhatsApp for businesses?
See, for sure, like in WhatsApp is such a reliable channel, it's open on an average, people open it for more than 20 times a day, and they use it to connect to their family, connect to other people. And in general, impersonal platforms such as SMS and email, which you only use for, say, a work purpose or a particular use case purpose, are not going to give you, not going to help you as a brand build connections. While on WhatsApp, the intent of the audience is to come to the platform and connect with other people. So that's something that you as a brand can also leverage, right?
That's true. And WhatsApp isn't entirely just for notifying, right? Now we have to leverage certain advantages that we get, like a 99% open rate and better engagement are something we could really use to our advantage as well. Okay? So looking at the answers that have come in, okay, good. So most of you do understand the importance of WhatsApp marketing already. However, we know that you've probably started building on your marketing campaigns for the year, but there's definitely three major problems that still people face. And however familiar you may be, I think retention, retargeting, and conversions are an issue that is pretty prominent today, right? And if you could tell us from the audience if any one of these is a major challenge for you or something entirely different is a challenge, please drop us a chat so we are all on the same page.
Asaf is saying there's a little echo. Is it fine now?
Is it from my end?
Lower the volume. I think it should be fine now.
Oh. Is it any better now?
Yeah, seems fine to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so let's just continue. So now let's see how we can solve for these three challenges, right? So now that brings us to choosing between live chat or conversational AI. Now, today, day by day, AI is getting advanced and companies are using it to scale different aspects, and conversation is a really big prominent one amongst all of them. And in my opinion, conversational AI is something that should be picked up by organizations. And it evidently does give you an edge over your competitors, correct? But having said that, most companies today are trying to be early adopters of it, but they may not think it's like the most ideal investment to start off with itself, or even if it applies to their business, correct? And especially when you have an option like live chat, which helps you achieve the same thing pretty much. So, Ankit, how do you think any business can use either of them to their advantage?
So I agree that see, generative AI has been huge, and in general, AI has found so many use cases for businesses in general, right? And conversational AI has helped businesses scale their conversations. But I still feel that live chat has its own value. If you think about it, totally depends on the kind of stage you are at as a business, right? Say, for example, you've just started a business and have just started to find traction, as in you've just started to sell out a few products, and you're having say up to 40, 50, or even like 100 conversations or queries per day, right? In that case, I would say live chat is a better option for you, simply because you can have personalized conversations. And in this stage of a business, you should be focused on building relationships with your customers, right? That is how you grow, that is how you scale. At the same time, when organically that does happen, in some time, as you grow, as your company grows, conversational AI is something that you can really leverage instead of investing in human resources, right? Which comes with its own set of problems. There's a huge churn rate in the customer service industry. There are people you have to train from scratch, and you have to build a script anyway. Might as well use that script and those pre-fitted options in a conversational AI model to help you scale. It's going to help you with two things. One, I feel that it's going to help you scale your business and scale your conversations in general. Plus, it's going to help you solve your queries faster, which is really, really of the utmost important. The customer, your audience, your prospect does not want to stay a lot of time, spend a lot of time just having meaningless conversations and asking, menial queries that you can really solve for with conversational AI.
Yeah, like you said, it comes at the cost of speed, right?
Yep.
So it's all about that. So with that, I think now is a good time to talk about one such brand that was successful with their WhatsApp marketing, and that's Skippy. You all must have heard of them or even tried them. I personally think it's really good and it's quite addictive actually. They were featured on Shark Tank as well. So they are an Engati partner, and they have used WhatsApp marketing to run a massive campaign to promote their products. And in just a short span of 2 days, they managed a sale of 1.2 lakhs. That's literally a 30% conversion rate, and we have to agree that's quite impressive. So, Ankit, what do you think worked well for them in achieving this?
So I think Skippy, first of all, Skippy has been a brand that has had humble beginnings. Started with a normal WhatsApp marketing use case, and as they scaled, the use cases grew as well, right? And first of all, I would like to address how impeccable it is that they have a 1.2 lakh rupee sale from WhatsApp. Harini, many people see that WhatsApp usually has a conversion problem, but our opinion is slightly different. WhatsApp is such a reliable channel. You can have such a personalized conversation and engage people over there, right? That and what they have achieved with just this is one example, right? This sale is just one example, and this is huge. So a few things that they have used and you can also use in your business, and we're going to talk about this at length in the upcoming slides. Is that you should have very targeted campaigns. For example, when you're having like a clearance sale or a seasonal kind of sale, a festive sale, or any offer in general, those are the best times to leverage a WhatsApp campaign. There you have a nudge for the audience to click on your CTA, or just have a conversation with you, and in general you can have a better conversion there, right? And also with the campaigns that you're planning, I would say that plan them in advance. Say you're doing like a end of March sale. I would say start now, start within like 10 days, and have the objective of the campaign for you. Do you want more conversions from them? Do you want people to go to visit your website more, or do you want to engage people in more conversations? Do you want to book more appointments, or get more appointments for your salon, more bookings for your salon, right? Just have that objective in mind and accordingly create template. Engati offers multiple templates that you can just run with, create your own visuals, your curated content based on the objective you want, and have clear CTAs. Just be very upfront about what your ask is. If you're asking them to go visit your site, have that very clear. If you're asking for a conversation, have that very clearly, and that is going to help you a lot in converting, and you grow as a brand such as Skippy.
That's true. I completely agree. Planning well in advance with a clear intent is very vital to achieve results as such.
Yep.
So, with that, let's get into some strategies that we could tell our audience that they could implement to achieve similar results as well, right? So, I will leave it to you to start off with the first one with carousel messages.
Sure. So, Skippy did it and all is good, but how can you actually use few strategies? So let's talk about the first one. So carousels is really new. WhatsApp Meta has just rolled it out, and it's a very very useful, very very amazing use case for you. It can help you do what WhatsApp is truly made for businesses to engage your audience, right? What you can do with carousels is you can have up to 10 product offerings, or say whatever your offering is, have up to 10 photos and 10 CTAs within the conversation of a WhatsApp, right? That is going to help you aid your conversions better. Say for example, you're just saying like we have a 10% sale, 10% off sale this time, and just check out the CTA or anything for that matter. We have a new item in the product line, and check that out. Instead, if you have 5, 10 different offerings, it's a better chance for the audience to connect with you, to see out within WhatsApp what your offerings are, what those offerings are, and chances are that one of those 10 would convert better than just one message, right? So
Exactly.
having a carousel is going to help you get more conversions, because it's going to help you engage the customers better, your audience.
Definitely. I think it's a game changer. It's visually appealing. It gives you the product visibility. And I think it's exactly what we would probably want.
Right.
And of course, then we have personalized user experiences.
Right, right. So I think this is a huge one. As a marketer, one thing is for sure. Whenever you're talking to someone, when you're marketing something, you have to talk to that person, as if you're talking to just them. As much as you can personalize the conversation, the better the conversion, the better the results for you are going to be. One the basic one can be, while you're uploading the contact list and importing the contacts, just have the first name column there, and use it within your template of WhatsApp, right? But at the same time, you can use multiple things with that contact. If you have the demographics, with demographics I mean the gender, their age, the geography where they belong to, you can use really specific and personalized campaigns. Say for example, you're doing a campaign for a woman who's 25-year-old in Bangalore, right? If you're doing if you know that or know your audience, you can do a campaign specifically for them and use product lines that for a product that from your product line is going to be more suited and has a better conversion with that audience, and just duplicate that campaign for say a 35-year-old male from Mumbai, and then you can use it. You can change the product there. Both these campaigns are going to have a personal experience for the user, and help you get better conversion at the end of the day.
100%. Any brand, I agree, that makes you feel heard or seen is a winner in my books, correct?
I
So
agree.
that's good. And that takes us to the next one. Another really good strategy is to add quick reply buttons to your broadcast, right? Now, this is a way you offer your customers or your users a more convenient way to respond to your messages without having to have the hassle of typing out huge responses, because that is like a reason to drop out. And that's something that puts me off as well. So this saves a lot of time and effort for the user, and also gives you as a company increased response rate. And another good strategy is to also utilize an opt-in button on your sign-up landing pages, which redirect your users to a WhatsApp chat as well. Correct? Now, this is a very organic way for you to get their data, and honestly, it's all better because it's a nice way for you to get their consent as well. You leave it up to them to join on their terms, right? And everyone appreciates that. And this brings us to our final strategy: intent-based notifications. And I will let you take this one.
Yeah, so what you can do is, while you're engaging people, you're engaging your audience. Once they've placed an order, once their order is out, have these automated intent-based notifications sent to them. That way, you're notifying them, you're keeping them aware for all the delivery changes and all the on their orders. But at the same time, you're building a relationship over WhatsApp without, and it's a very subtle relationship, right? Next time you send out a campaign, you send out any message over WhatsApp to them, you're already in their inbox, they've already interacted with you, you've already had an open, right? That's going to build your WhatsApp business's credibility as well, right? So that is something that you can automate with softwares out there, and Ngati helps you do this really well. And yeah, this is one.
Great. Uh, so, Nankit, now that we've covered some powerful strategies for leveraging WhatsApp marketing, let's talk a little bit about the role of data analytics, right? Now, by using any data-driven insight, we can understand our audience better for starters, and ultimately fine-tune our messaging strategies and hopefully optimize our campaigns for like maximum effectiveness at the end. So, tell us what you think and how we can use data effectively in this scenario.
First of all, let me say, like, I love the slide. What isn't measured isn't valued. It's so true. Data is really important in terms of all the decisions you make as a business today, marketing, right? So let's just start with conversion metrics. So what are we talking about when we're talking about conversion metrics? Let's say that you send out a WhatsApp broadcast to 100 contacts, right? And you get say 60 interactions from this particular campaign, right? So that's one conversion, like from the 100 broadcasts sent to 60 interactions. Out of the 60 interactions, you automated 40 conversations, and you had a personal conversation out of with 20 people, right? And within those 60 people, 10 of these people actually visited your store, visited your website, visited your offering, right? And within these 10, you actually got two people to convert and buy your business or book an appointment or just visit your store, right? So this kind of a conversion you can only get on repeat, on scale, when you measure each campaign of yours, right? You have to understand what is working for your campaigns and what is not working for your campaign. You have to analyze not just just not just these conversion metrics, but also like your audience data, what are your competitors doing, what are the market is doing, and these metrics are really going to help you and nudge you in the right direction as to what kind of content should I choose the next time. So, for example, this time the content did not perform really well. The campaign did not perform really well. Maybe the content length was slightly higher. Maybe the visual wasn't as exciting as the last time, right? So you can
Yeah.
compare these. And also, so as we're talking about planning your campaigns ahead, now what is going to happen when you're going to plan your campaigns ahead? Your team is going to come up with exciting campaign ideas, exciting campaign contents, and you're going to be left choosing like the best out of the best five or best four. What you can do here is you can A/B test. You can split your audience in half. You can send one kind of a visual and content to say the first half, and to another half you can send out the second one. You can track the success of both, right? Whichever one works the best, you can double down your efforts on those the next time onwards. So this is something that you should definitely do. No marketer or no creative is going to come up with like the best visual or the best content at one go. You have to try out whatever campaigns you are coming up with, right?
Exactly.
And lastly, we're talking about personalization. So, you have to segment if you segment your audiences on basis of their demographics, on basis of the products they are offering, that is going to help you in running really targeted campaigns. We've already spoken about your audience and your prospects, right? Let's talk about your customers. How you can retarget and retain more customers. Let's say, for example, you run an apparel store, right? And you've already sent out you have customers who have already purchased unisex t-shirts from you. Now you have your customers data. You know that they have loved your product. You also offer, say, jeans, right? And so what you can do is you can segment your audience based on their gender, based on their age demographic, and run targeted campaigns with that particular offering. And with carousels you can have multiple options in the product line, right? And this way you can cross sell and have more value from your current customers, and they have already loved your product, right? That is definitely going to help.
Yeah, and segmenting also works as a good opportunity to upsell or cross-sell when you have that much intent to come. Okay, great. Now that you've applied the strategies and analyzed your data, it's also important to make sure that you're in sync with Meta's guidelines, right? Because otherwise, all of this effort is just wasted effort. So here's a quick look at the top five Meta guidelines you should be following. And Ankit, you can take
Yeah,
it
I
away.
mean, we have already spoken about how, as most of your WhatsApp marketers, you would be aware that Meta requires your template to be approved by them. So, planning a little ahead of time is going to help. I would say if you have like slight content changes, get all 4 or 5 templates approved. So, you don't have any last minute delays if you want to change something here and there and you choose something else, right? And we talked about clear CTAs, being very transparent, being upfront with whatever you're asking. Meta really appreciates that, and I would say in today's times, even your audience will really appreciate it, right? Whatever you're asking, just be upfront. If it's the right fit for me, I'm gonna have a look. right? The audience is really receptive these days anyway. So, and yeah, make sure the audience has the consent, and you're not spamming someone. It's going to hurt your account as well if more people are going to report your account or something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So don't worry, you will receive this deck with all of the links in after the webinar, so you can refer to them in your own time. Excuse me. All right, Ankit, I think it's a good time to give them a quick demo of our product to see how broadcasts work in real time.
Sure.
Please feel free to try it out yourselves too. We will drop the link in the chat. Yeah. All right.
So hey everyone, the link is in the chat. You can just, or if you're joining us on LinkedIn, you can just type in this on your browser and you can go from there.
Shall we begin then?
Sure.
All right. Excuse me. So the best part being here with a one-click Google sign-in that is possible. So I'm just going to go ahead with my Gmail. All right.
So it's going to ask you for your phone number, I think. You can just drop in your phone number here.
You have a quick few questions about you as a company. So I'm just going to fill in some placeholders. And you can get started right as well.
So I feel that most of the people here already have. In case you guys have not used WhatsApp marketing before, please click yes, and you will be able to see the basics of the WhatsApp marketing and what the software what the software can do for you. For now, I think we can just click go ahead and click no. I have already used WhatsApp marketing.
All right, let's go ahead. This is the dashboard, and honestly, it is very self-explanatory with minimal information required. It has all the guidance for all of the steps required. So let's go ahead with exploring how it is to create a message template. So this is the part where Engati helps you with having a template library so that you can avoid having to build a template all the way from scratch, right? So we have a whole library of templates industry-wise, and it's free for you to choose which one you'd like and customize as per your convenience. You can have your visuals change, your text change, your CTA change for whatever use case that you need this for. And I think the most important part here is we help with, with this, you can also reduce, where meta approval takes around 24 to 48 hours, but you can still get it less than 24 hours done, right? We help with the approval, getting it done as fast as possible. So for the purpose of the demo, we shall.
And I think Engati helps you with creating your WhatsApp API, and you can get these templates. You can customize these templates and get it approved in no time.
All right, let's begin. For the purpose of the demo, I shall just go with an e-commerce template. And it's also possible to import your contact list via Google Sheets or Excel. But considering now we're just going to, my bad.
Hey, you've sent your first broadcast now.
Oops. My bad. So let's just see. Using the template. There, I gave my own number. Uncle, let me have your number, please, so that I can send it to you. I sent it to myself.
Sure. It's 9967 020 982
9?
82.
982.
So,
All right.
people can just, enter your number, enter a colleague's number, and you can see how the template looks like on your phone, and, or you can send out your first broadcast and understand like how you can see now how it looks on the back end, how it looks on the audiences for the audience as well.
Or let's say you have your numbers here, you can do it manually, you can do it via the uploading, importing of the contact list. And you have the option to change images. Here's your little preview. And we're going to go ahead and publish the broadcast. And hopefully, Ankit, you receive it as well.
Yes. Yes. So I have received the broadcast, and it shows here Ngati's name and brand logo with the green tick as well.
Awesome. So that's exactly how easy it is. And
When you partner with Ngati, we'll help you get a green take, and will help you get an API, and to your audience, your brand name and your company logo is going to be visible.
And now that you can see how easy it is and to send a broadcast, we hope it encourages you to implement one yourself, right, for your business. And finally, since you stayed with us until the end, here is a small token of appreciation for you. You can avail this offer until the end of March. And with that, it brings us to the end of my
I think just reach out to, we'll be sending out a post webinar email, and you can just reach out to us and you can mention this code. This code is mentioned over in that as well. And yeah, that would really help.
Great. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you, Ankit, for doing this with me. We are now open to questions, so please drop them in the chat if you have any, and we will address them.
I have a first question: how to migrate from another platform? So yeah, I think so. Ngati helps you with the migration. It almost happens within. Our team will guide you, and it will happen within a couple of hours for you, and then you can start creating your API and sending out messages in no time. Okay. Is there any limit to broadcasting? So with the trial that we're offering, the trial experience is all about you getting to understand, how sending out a broadcast with Ngati is going to feel like, how it is to set it up, how it is going to feel like the end user. So here we have put in 5 options at a time. But yeah, I think when you partner with us, there is no limit to sending out a broadcast, and then you can use as many contacts that you can. Should it be a business account? Yes, it should be a business account, and we'll help you create that. That wouldn't be an issue. We'll help you get a WhatsApp API as well. How do I make sure my brand logo and brand DP along with the green tick is displayed? So don't worry. I think with Ngati, all that we take care of. We help you get a green tick. We help you with the WhatsApp API, which is going to get your brand name, brand logo along with your WhatsApp account be displayed to your audience. Okay. Does it take time to get a template approved? So usually it takes some time for Meta to approve a template, but in recent times they have actually quickened the process quite a bit. It usually happens instantly, but still a good practice to use templates, that have that maybe a custom gallery taken from a custom gallery, and templates that usually perform better, right? Ngati has a custom library of templates that you can pick and choose from, and can edit them as well. Can I schedule my WhatsApp broadcast? Yes, you can definitely schedule a WhatsApp broadcast to a time of your choosing. Say you have an audience outside of India, which you want to, outside of your country, which you want the message to be sent to. You can use scheduling in WhatsApp, scheduling there. Okay, so if no more questions, I think Harini, we can wrap it up.
All right. Thank you everyone again for attending.
Hey, thank you everyone. It was great connecting with you, Harini. Okay, bye bye.